Heavy shelling is continuing between India and Pakistan for a third day, with both sides accusing each other of escalating hostilities. India says it's intercepted and destroyed Pakistani drones and missiles. There were also explosions heard in Indian-administered Kashmir. The exchanges have intensified since India's missile attack on several locations in Pakistan on Wednesday. New Delhi holds Islamabad responsible for an attack which killed 26 tourists in Indian-administered Kashmir last month, which Pakistan denies. Well, we're covering this story from across the region. In a moment, we'll hear from Kamal Haider in Islamabad. But first, let's go to Umar Miraj in Srinagar in Indian-administered Kashmir. Umar, so India says it's repelled a series of Pakistani drone attacks. Bring us up to date with what's happening at the line of control, Umar.
The tensions along the line of control have sharply escalated. The exchanges mark one of the most severe flare-ups in the region. Heavy artillery exchanges have been reported at multiple locations along the line of control, with Pakistani shells hitting the neighborhoods. At least 2 civilians have been killed and several others injured in the overnight shelling. Schools across the Kashmir have been closed. Civilians in the border villages are living under a growing fear and uncertainty. Thousands have fled their homes seeking shelter in safer locations. There are also reports of people stocking up essentials amid fears of prolonged conflict. The hospital and the emergency services are put on high alert. The current escalations for Kashmiris, they feel that it's leading to a dangerously and have deepened anxiety.
Yeah, and tell us a bit more then about those people, those thousands of people caught up along the line of control in Kashmir. How worried are they, Umar, about this hostility escalating even further?
For Kashmiris, the current escalations feels dangerous, leading to deepened anxiety because most of the shells from the Pakistan have landed in civilian neighborhoods, resulting into evacuation, mass evacuation. The residents say they're leaving their homes behind and belongings. It has created a sense of fear among them for those living there, and also they fear that more escalations may lead to a point where the civilians will have to face the brunt.
All right, Umar Miraj, live there in Srinagar. Umar, thank you. Let's cross to Kamal Haider. He's in the Pakistani capital, Islamabad. Kamal, so just bring us up to date then with what Pakistani officials are saying about the latest fighting along the line of control.
Well, that line of control exchange has indeed intensified over the last few days. There have been casualties on the Pakistani side of the line of control, that is in Pakistan-administered Kashmir. Also, we are just getting reports that Pakistan has also shot down another 5 Indian drones in the Punjab province. Pakistan has said that India is constantly provoking Pakistan by using these drones. These are kamikaze drones, the purpose of which is to try to find out where Pakistani anti-aircraft and radar positions are located. However, Pakistan is engaging these drones with gunfire, anti-aircraft artillery mostly, rather than using missiles and switching on their radars so that they don't give away their location. So this is indeed a very serious provocation after that incursion by the Indians, in which several civilians were killed, even a mosque was destroyed, residential areas were destroyed, in what India said were terror camps.
Kamal, so what more can you tell us as well about the broader international diplomatic effort to end the hostilities between both sides?
There's been a flurry of activity on that front. The Iranian foreign minister was in New Delhi yesterday to meet his counterpart. Also, the Americans have been saying that both sides should exercise maximum restraint. The Saudi foreign minister is due here in Islamabad. He's already met the Indian foreign minister. However, Pakistan says that all these diplomatic efforts are being compromised because of the attitude of the Indian side, which is continuing to send these drones, which is a clear violation of the Pakistani sovereignty. So while those diplomatic efforts are underway, what happens on the ground has a great effect on what comes out of these diplomatic flurry of activity, because at the moment there seems to be no progress in trying to diffuse the situation on both sides.
All right, Al Jazeera's Kamal Haider live for us there in Islamabad. Kamal, thank you.
Make sure to subscribe to our channel to get the latest news from Al Jazeera.